Chapter 3, Reluctant Apology Tour.
Okay. Maybe I blew up at Rory. Maybe he didn't deserve that abuse. I'll admit that much. I was scared. So many odd things were happening around me, and I didn't handle it very well. First I met Sammy, then I lost Sammy. Then I met Rory, who had lost Carrie. For a moment, I considered saying that we were alike, but I often have to remind myself that I didn't really know Sammy. We met only once, but still, I can't get her off my mind.
Okay, so what's troubling you, Alex?
How could you tell something's troubling me?
You're making your I'm thinking face.
Mainly, I'm thinking about what Vela said. About detaching your soul from your body or whatever. She seemed convinced that Sammy had done that. But somehow that just feels wrong. Sammy was taken by something. She struggled and then she tried to fight them off. It doesn't seem like she willed her mind to separate from her body. I don't know, it's just... Ever since then, I've just had this terrible dark gloom following me. No matter what I do, I can't shake this feeling. I just feel like all my focus has been on the wrong thing all this time. I feel like Michael's excitement over finding the soul survivors made me forget about finding Sammy. That pisses me off. We should be out there looking for her.
Where do you think you'd look for her? Do you really even know anything about her?
I don't know, maybe I'll...
Alex! I'm home! Come down!
We'll resume this conversation later.
Okay, so I had to stop. Before we talk to Alex's mom, you want to go on the computer and start some side quests. There should be 2 that we're able to take at the moment. There's no new emails, in case you're wondering, so just go into Onism. This is where you'll find most of your side quests. Stop signs alive at night is the first one. I'll go ahead and pull this one up. I'm only going to pull up the side quest ones, so we'll do the other generic ones later, when I actually have time to sit here and go through this, because I don't have that these days. So notice this is Veriformer, Mike. So I've been getting home later and later each night. Been doing a pretty epic quest with SNES Man 99, which is Alex, so I'm not really sure, I'm not really home these days. You know something weird though, when I get back home, the street signs appear to have moved. I know this sounds weird, but I think the street signs have come to life and are moving around. I can go to Birch Street in Frankton and confirm that the street signs are alive. I'd love to know I'm not batshit crazy. So this is something that can only be done at night. This is the only missable side quest in the game, I believe. And I think it's ghost sighting. I'm not sure, let's try this one. Strange things happen here in Wooden Town. Our little redneck side of the tracks has been experiencing some serious supernatural happenings. I'm convinced that there is a ghost in this town. Just check out the warning signs. 1 extreme temperature changes. This town is up in the mountains and is generally pretty chilly. However, at nights near the graveyard within 10 to 15 minutes, there's 10 to 15 degree jump and decline near this one grave. Pretty freaky, huh? Number 2. Electricity issues randomly. The lights flicker on all the mobile homes, but only after a burial. We've had a few deaths in the lately. So any disturbances in the ground at the cemetery results in the power going on the fritz. 3. Strange smells late at night. If you're in the park, there's a really odd sweat smell of rotten fruit. Number 4. Unexplained sounds late at night. When I'm hanging out in my yard, I can hear the sounds of crunching metal. I've lived in this town since I was a kid, and I've always hung out in the yard at night. These are new. They weren't here before the recent stirring of burials. So what about you guys? Any ghosts in your town? Spot a ghost near Strip Mall west of East, and scary stuff. Spooked me. I think it wants to be my friend. Did you actually speak to the ghost? I am the ghost. Come see me. I'll tell you a story. So those flame symbols are the mark for side quests. And with that, let's talk to Alex's mom.
Hey, what's up? You look different. Did you get taller? Always getting taller.
I don't know, Mom. How was work?
terrible. I've slept at the office for the past few weeks. I smell, I need a shower, and I don't even work in fast food anymore.
How's the project coming? Everything done?
Yeah, it's done. Alex, would you mind sitting down for a bit?
Yes.
I need to talk to you about something serious.
What's wrong?
Alex, well, basically, they let everyone go at work. They fired everyone in my department. So, looks like I'm out of work for a while.
Holy crap, can they do that? Weren't you, like, the project lead? How can they fire you when you're the boss?
Well, everyone has a boss, Alex. But it's going to be okay. Just things are going to be tight for a while.
But don't we have savings? Like, you have money, right?
Yeah, I have a bit. I spent most of it on your last semester.
But I had a college fund! That should have been separate from your unemployment fund!
Well, Alex, it was! But I had budgeted for you and your sister to spend only 4 years at college. You graduated in 5 1/4. That money had to come from somewhere.
So what do we do?
Well, Mr. Bachelor's degree, how about you get a job? I paid a lot of money for that fancy degree of yours. Doesn't have to be today, but by the end of the week, you should at least have some interviews lined up. Okay, you can go.
Very, very relevant with the US government currently shut down.
Alex, take a step back. Our mom works really hard. It's not her fault you need to get a job. You knew this would come eventually. Come on, don't you want to work for yourself? Put that degree of yours to use? Mom did everything for us. And now we can't repay her this way. Just be nice. Play it cool. Go punch a wall or throw the panda or something. Don't let her actually see how you're acting. I hate when we act this way. We didn't do this before. What happened to us? When did you start acting this way, man? You love your mom, and you're grateful for everything she's done. Why can't you just do a better job of showing her that? Let's do this. Next time you feel like being a first-class a-hole, don't. Sounds pretty simple to me. Just don't be mean. Yeah, it's easy to not be a jerk. But I just want to know why you've changed. Have you changed, though? Yeah. Yeah, you've totally changed. But, can you change back?
You can now contribute to the family by applying for jobs at local businesses. Make your mama proud. So, do they tell you any specific one to try? Record shop, camera shop, burger joint, pizza, pasta, arcade. Let's go to the record stop. Maybe we can get a weapon. It's also a little odd that she would have been let go because the economy was booming at this time period. Yeah, I came to pick up the zine. That's still happening? Oh, yeah. It's, well, can you come back tomorrow? I'm going to run it over to the printers any hour now. Just need to finish up the editing. So I found out about the entities in the mine dungeon that I sent there from that one fight. I don't know if there's like any long-term benefit to it, but you have to play the minigame using Alex that you do with Vela. And, well, I don't know the whole meaning of it. I want to say it's just due to the fact that you can't hurt them this early, it's a way to deal with them, but I'm purely guessing. Can't I just go home? I missed too many classes. I hate shopping. I forgot I needed something at the shop. Now I need to cross the road again. Wish me luck. I should have been talking to people too, but I got sidetracked, damn it. Why'd you guys let me ramble? Oh no, I forgot how that play ended. I should have warned him! I have a really, really awkward story involving something along those lines. Ask me during a live stream and I'll tell it because it's very, very shocking yet hilarious. My grandma's a genius. She really knows how to get the ladies going. How does he come up with such amazing things to stay on the spot? He's a romantic genius. I wonder if he knows. Do you think he knows? Pretty sure he does. I'm freaking out. Why aren't you panicking? Oh god, I hope she doesn't know. Turns out my husband was in the park buying medication from a nice young doctor. Glad I found him. Not that you were any help, young man. Lost? What do you mean, lost? I'm a grown man. I can look after myself. All this nagging. Secretly, though, I love it. I'd be lost without her. No man would ever say that. Ease off, old man. Do you know how long those lines get? You stupid moron, can't you park? Alex, can you believe this punk? Fran's husband is always going away on business. I'm starting to suspect something. You really shouldn't just walk up to strangers and talk to them. People don't do that. It's not considered normal. It's not? Ever since I heard that new Back Alley Boys track, everything else sounds lame. Yo, I need a job. I want to judge people for everything they buy, or even just so much as look at. What will you do? Ask about a job. Sorry, bro, but we aren't hiring anybody this time. No! I want to judge people. Who are you? I want it, but I cannot afford it. You wouldn't understand. Now that I think about it, I probably should have tried to buy stuff, or at least see what they're selling. Welcome. Someone offers some luck. The luck stat affects crit rate and I believe accuracy too, but I haven't gotten any answer yet on the forums. Looking for a job? Sorry, but I don't think your skill set includes knowledge about cameras. Your friend Michael's the one asking, however. Okay, can we find a barbershop that'll make me look like Michael? And real quick, I should see what's here. I'm gonna open my weapon screen. So we have Stolen Bones, which is Strength 1, Defense 2. What do you have? Now that's what I call music. I definitely like this one. It costs a freaking fortune, though. Oops, almost bought that one. So this one is the pure power one. This is more of a specialized one. Since I've been trying to cheese my way with luck, I'm going to go for this one. From what I understand about the build, I technically have what could be a crit build if I stick to it. 46 luck. I don't know the formula for the crit rate, it's just I'm going to try to abuse that throughout the duration of the game. Other things I found out is that leveling up is sometimes bad because it's going to lower the amount of EXP you can get on the next fights and so on. So basically you want to get to a point where you are comfortable and then just do some hardcore grinding and then do a bunch of levels all at once. It's been a few months since I quit eating at the burger joint and I don't miss it one bit. I don't care about bacon, tomato, lettuce, and the creamy goodness that their special sauce. I don't miss it one bit. Not even kinda. I'm here to sell my soul. You have the skills required to flip burgers. I was an apprentice for years, learning everything about the sacred art of burger flipping. I doubt you ever flipped a burger in your life. So is that a no? How rude. In case you're wondering, trying not to go to the arcade. I'm not quite sure if you're the right person for this position. What do you even sell here? Welcome. Golf cap. Why would you buy the baseball cap? These cost the exact same. Bike helmet, that one's actually kind of nice. I'm gonna buy one of these to give to someone. Why is this... Okay, you get a hit point, I guess? Well, actually, I guess based off their formulas, the hit point should be worth a little bit more than the defense itself. But in case you're wondering for this bike helmet, I'd like to give this to either Michael or Vela. I do not want to give this to Alex because, like I was saying, crit build. It's also entirely possible to get a different party member rather than Rory, and I may need it. And to be honest, I kind of want to bench Rory ASAP. What else is there? Pizza pasta. Trust me, it's not worth your time working here. Thanks for the tip. My girlfriend loves all these toppings, but I just like cheese. What if it'll ever work out between us? No, it won't run now. Oh yeah, I paid. I just eat here every day. What? Do you think I'm some sort of crazy man who would sit here for months on end? You'd be right. Good to know. Well, that's enough job honey for one day. I should head home and get some sleep. Not happening. I've seen how this horror movie ends, man. It does not end well for the ginger.
Hey, Alex, it's your... No, I already said there was no time for that. Okay, look, kiddo, I gotta go. Say hi to your sister for me.
I couldn't deal with this. I was going to unplug this phone. I winced every time this stupid thing rang.
So they will not let me leave. I'm not worried about autism, I'll worry about that on the various chapters. I also did not buy any, or I did not grab the Pog while I was out. Table set for 6, so he has a few siblings. That's the bathroom. Kinda awkward we took that 20 now, isn't it? Latest hit, Back Alley Boys. That's the same thing as before. Red cartridge, is that Maximum Carnage? Well, let me bring my games to college. That's the only red cartridge that I know of.
I was having this recurring dream. It was a weird dream. The sort of dream that shouldn't be scary because the imagery is actually pretty tame. But still, no matter what I did, I just couldn't shake the feeling the dream gave me the next morning. There's this woman. She's a woman made of plastic and we're watching her. Yes, we are, you and I. We observe her motionless form and discuss the state of her condition. We're not doctors in the dream. We have no intention of helping her. But at the same time, I don't think we want to hurt her. There's a third person there. But she doesn't speak. In fact, we never see her face. I think she's judging us. In a way, you and I are trying to impress her. You speak more than I do, and for some reason you're a woman. But I guess that isn't so strange now, is it?
I need to step away for a moment. I will be back as soon as I can. Okay. So, we might be able to do the stop sign thing. It's just I don't know if they're, like, will the other characters lose out on EXP if I do it now? Damn it. Fine. Let's turn off the TV. It's nothing but static. It's usually the best thing to watch. Nothing to see here.
Okay. I'm going to say it. I don't know if you've noticed. I certainly did. In fact, I'd been trying to ignore it all along.
Like I actually tried to do.
You see, there was a figure in my house. It followed me around. It was lurking in the corner of my eyes at all times. Was this why my mood had been so strange? Why I felt so weird since I last saw everyone? No, I don't think that was it. Something told me the figure wasn't bad. It had been here a while. Haven't you noticed it? It had been here since I returned home from college. Maybe even before. I think I needed to speak with it. It was materialized. It was no longer transparent. Was it an entity? Why the hell was it living in my house?
Get out! I don't want you here! Do you understand what I'm saying? Ugh, wish Vela had taught me Banish.
Okay, damn it. Fine.
What the hell are you doing here? This isn't even a real TV show! Do you even speak English? Strong silent type, I see. Okay. What to do, what to do.
Well, the easy thing to do would be to turn off the TV. Can't we ignore the problem? Alex spotted something. 21 cents. I don't know if those are real albums there. I need to find batteries if I want to play. Yeah, following it's not going to do me any favors. My safe place. Looks so happy up there. Who am I to disturb it? I was wondering if that might have been hiding something, but I guess not. you can hit the colored sections of the record more than once. I've kind of been demonstrating that up to this point. Look inside the chest, 125 bucks. Now that I think about it, did I actually buy anything? Yeah, not for him though. Medicine? I don't think I have any of that yet. Deep dish, and $5. $5 is literally nothing, sadly. Cheeseburger and money. Let's do it. It's one down. This one you could ignore, I guess. That alien was not worth a damn thing. So I'm pretty badly mangled. I don't think I have anywhere to heal up at. To show you, 3 hit points. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. So I'm looking for my cheapest heal item, which seems to be the slice of pizza. Got 11 bucks from that fight. I'm not sure if it really is worth it in the grand scheme of things. Smelling salts. Running shoes. No, not happening. I got 1,000 bucks from that fight. That makes no sense. It's down a cheeseburger. Gonna try to save the BLTs for the actual boss fights and stuff, especially if I have Rory around. Can't see if there's something back there. So we have 2 chests up there. The mouse can be hit by Dolly. Do we have to approach that from the other side, I wonder? Dolly, I choose you. Go! Bike helmet. So I have 2 now. That fight was only 11, but I didn't get hit at all. So I'm sitting on 400 EXP, so I could go up 4 levels if I wanted to. Can we run along the trees? Oh no, Dolly. There we go. Then hop down. And grab this. Back alley, boys. Isn't that the starting weapon? Gives me strength and luck. I don't remember if that was the other thing I could have bought, but that's I'm doing it here just because the damn things keep surviving with 1 hit point, which is annoying the hell out of me. I'm hitting the bats on average for 14 damage and they have 15 hit points, so they're literally hanging out with 1 hit point. Aliens are a different story, and I am not looking forward to encountering those. 50 bucks. Another 50. Oh, it's our old friend Ulysses Grant. BLT, and 200 bucks. I fled that fight. That was a pair of aliens. If I don't block, they insta-kill me. And you can't dodge, you can only block. There's literally nothing I can do against the aliens right there. Even if I fight them with full health, they'll just insta-kill me anyway, so... not sure what the point is. Should have looked out back before I went in.
This was the turning point for my journey, I think. Everything came down to this night in the end. What I would do next, you know? I didn't have to follow the entity here, but I'm glad I did. I couldn't imagine life if I hadn't. But maybe there wouldn't be life if I hadn't.
What do you want me to do with this?
I knew what the entity wanted. It wanted me to play the record, to drop the needle, to broadcast the lush and soaring tunes of this masterful LP for the world to hear. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I didn't know that exactly, but I had my suspicions.
There's nothing here. It's empty. Hey, not my fault. Do you know where it is? Does it have to be this record? What about one of the others? You can talk! Okay, fair enough. What do you want me to do? Oh, great, now you're mute. Look, I'll swing into town in the morning and see if they have this record, this mystical Ultima LP legend or whatever.
So you just followed the entity to a radio tower a few miles from town? What is wrong with you?
Hey, don't pretend you wouldn't have done the same. It's like morbid curiosity and whatnot. I wanted to see what it wanted, why it's been living with us.
I had just thought your panda friend was getting to be a bit juvenile, so you picked up something more sinister looking.
Har har. So, I'm gonna go knock on Michael's door and swing to town, see if I can find this mystical Ultima LP legend.
Think that's a good idea? Think anyone really wants to talk to you after that stunt you pulled?
Hey, easy. Why are you always trying to make me feel bad? Anyway, I'll pay him a visit. You'll see. No one's mad at me. They've just been busy.
So yeah, let's go grab the Pog. Real quick. Tragedy. She never had the chance to be happy. I'm sorry for your loss. R.I.P., young one. I don't know what that's a reference to. She was so young. She went too soon. Semi-Pak, 1976 to 1999. Called by one who loves her dearly. This mystical perennial tree is proof that all of life's problems are solved through agriculture. Would you like to take a burger? Alex reaches up and grabs a handful of beef. And I'm gonna take one more. I don't know if something happens if you take all of them. $20. Our buddy Andrew Jackson. So I'm wondering if... No, the graveyard thing was in Windtown, if I remember correctly. My husband parked here before going on a business trip. I'd move the car, but he took the keys with him. There were trees that you could cut down. I think they were over here. The pog should be over here. There you go. Two birch beers. 125 bucks. And a backpack. Bleh. Oh, I never grabbed that. Actually, it looks like... No, I have been over there. But I never came back here after getting Dolly. Running shoes. And smelling salts. So, I didn't read that. Something about happiness. Did my sister give you that black eye? Nice. Her sister was in Windtown, just I don't remember who it was. I assume it was the clerk at the 777, not to be confused with the 7-Eleven. Daughter's an art student, son is a Marine, my husband is unemployed, and I'm addicted to caffeine. Off to college soon, sonny boy? Not sure you get up there, though. If you can even get up there.
Hi. What do you want?
Oh, is Michael home?
Michael? Wah! There is no Michael who lives here. Only... Oh. You must want the house next door. Yeah. Michael lives there.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. That was weird. I've known Michael forever, and I swear to God, he always lived in that house. I needed to relax. I was letting all the paranormal get to me.
Yes? Can I help you?
Is Michael home?
Yeah, but he's sick. I'll let him know you rang the doorbell.
Right, okay. Cool. Nothing to worry about, see? Stupid panda. He's just sick. Probably.
And there you have it, we were all concerned about nothing. So let's go to the record shop. Let's try talking to him real quick about the zine. Can't pick up the zine, still happening? Come back tomorrow. So even though it is tomorrow, the thing didn't count. I assume their lines haven't updated either. I don't know if the fountain is supposed to be a reference to Two Brothers. I haven't actually played it. Kind of looks like it is, I'd say. I know the premise of it is one of the brothers dies and helps the other one as a ghost, and they're trying to bring color to their world.
Hey man, I'm looking for this record. You've probably never heard of it, but it's called Mystical Ultima LP Legend.
Nah, man. I'm super into obscure music. I make all the choices here for the indie music. Let me check. Nah, we don't have it. It's like... Yeah, I think it's like sold out, dude.
Damn. Okay. Anyway, can you order it?
The manager has to do that.
But don't you pick the indie music here? You literally just said that.
Hey, man, lay off. Look, if you want something good, you can check out the Windtown Music Shop.
But they suck.
They have a big selection, and they're usually down with the hip cat bands, you dig?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks.
No worries.
Crap. I was gonna have to go all the way to Windtown to find this thing. I don't want to go alone. I wondered if Vela was at the arcade.
Or we can just recruit one of these other guys as a new party member. Like Lardo over there. He could use the exercise. She is there.
Hey, Vela. You busy?
Hey, what do you want?
So, it's a bit complicated. Can you get away from work for a bit? It's about Sammy and the entities and all that stuff.
How long do I need to be away for?
Not long. Just need to run to Windtown. So, 3 to 4 hours tops.
Are you serious? You want me to just walk away from my job for 3 to 4 hours?
It's important. Look, no one here really needs you to do your job. It'll be fine.
I need the money, Alex.
Hey, I'll pay you. What do you make an hour? Minimum wage? I'll give you the $30.
Alex, you don't get it, do you? You have no idea what hard work is. You don't get having a purpose besides your own stupid whims. Do you get how hard it is to go from trying to save the world one afternoon to spending your every waking moment working at a friggin' arcade? 1 second, you're banishing entities and exploring conspiracies, then BAM! You're stuck in a freaking New Jersey arcade making sure no mall rats are loitering.
So now we know the places in New Jersey.
Sure, it got my DDR game to be amazing, but I'm used to honing my skills to something with more of a purpose. One day, Alex, when you finally get a job, you'll understand how everything can't be conspiracies and missing mysterious girls all the time.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Wait, Alex. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have snapped like that.
No, I get it. That's how you feel about me. Nothing I can do to change it.
Alex, calm down.
No, it's fine. I'm everyone's punching bag. It's totally great. Just keep kicking me.
Get over yourself, Alex. Could you be any more of an entitled little brat?
Last night, an entity was in my house. I followed it to an old radio tower, and there I found this.
What the hell?
Yeah, the entity was in my house.
No, not that. I don't care about that. That happens all the time. This has to be a joke. Are you screwing with me? Where did you get that?
I told you it was in the radio tower.
But how did it get here?
What?
Look, do us all a favor and don't try to find that record. Just let it go.
But don't you think that this is all connected? Sammy vanishing, me meeting you, Rory, the entity appearing in my house.
Sometimes a record is just a record and an entity just lives in your house. Don't try and connect everything together like there is some giant cosmic plan. Look, don't look for that record.
Oh, I'm going to. You really can't stop me.
Alex! Oh, sometimes you just make me wanna... If you find it, just leave me out of it. I want nothing to do with it.
What, do you, really hate this band or something?
Alex, just get the hell out of here. I don't want to see you for a while.
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
And there you get to see Alex's social skills in full display.
Oh, Michael, dude, glad to see you're feeling better.
What do you mean?
Your mom said you'd been under the weather when I stopped by this morning.
Oh, yeah. What are you up to?
I told Michael what had happened, and thankfully he seemed to believe me.
Okay, so let's hit up Windtown. While we're there, why don't we stop in and check on Rory? Make sure he doesn't hate our guts.
I almost got defensive. I almost pointed out how Rory endangered our lives with his stupid attention-seeking lie. But I let it go, at least externally.
So, that much speed is hard to let go. The other thing is, what does the rabbit foot give me? Just 1 luck? So I'd rather give him the running shoes, and then we can give him the bike helmet so he hits harder. Zip up hoodie, he'll give him defense at the cost of hit points. We'll give him the hoodie. Skill-wise, he still has those. Okay, for a second there I thought the cost was going up, but now I remember it is 4 and 3 for them. And the other thing I wanted to look at real quick. So I think he did get EXP despite not being in the party. Anyway, we'll see how much the bus fare sets us back. Turns out I was wrong. My sister isn't a skank after all. Husband isn't a great man. I think I can learn to forgive him. Mom and Dad got back together. Life is good. So keep in mind, by leaving Vela behind, we don't have a healer. Then again, I never really used her as a healer. This game, I think items are probably better for healing. Can't get across that. So you're actually boxed in here, it looks like. I don't know if you can get any fights on this world map. Same enemies, but higher level. The other part is they're giving me a lot more EXP. I got 60 EXP from the first fight, 80 from the second one. So yeah, I'm sitting on 5 levels right now. The other thing I wanted to point out is I did not get a camera from Michael.
Okay, so where to first? Want to hit up the record place, and if we have time, go see Rory?
I think we should see Rory first, since that's more important. Jeez, dude.
Nah, that's subjective. Michael's biased, so you can't exactly trust his opinion. Don't see hook hands anywhere. It's closed for the night. Get a drink for some courage. I don't think anything... Oh, right, that one quest. The graves. We'll see if we can pick up Rory first before we do that. I don't know if he's actually going to join the party, but hey. Rory isn't answering. Maybe I should check the front door. Who uses front doors these days?
Oh, hi. Are you Rory's friends? He doesn't get a lot of visitors. Why don't you come inside?
Oh, you guys. Yeah. Mom, I'm gonna take them downstairs. Come on.
You sure you don't want to come in and have something to eat?
Leave them alone, Mom.
Wow, Rory. Your mom is all legs.
Shut up. Shut up. What do you guys want? Find out any more information on Semi?
Alex has something he wants to say to you.
Look, you're cool and all, but it was pretty screwed up of you to lie to us like that, man. You put our lives in danger all because you wanted attention. Really not cool, man. I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but seriously, come on.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit. I don't know what I was thinking. I always do this sort of thing with my friends.
Alex, what the hell?
So, we're trying to track down this record. You want to come with us?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't think they'd actually let me do that, but hey. Anyway, Rory. Top hat. So if I give him the bike helmet, he gets a strength that's meaningless to him. Yeah, the top hat is just hands down better. That sucks. This is better for him. So you can go for the HP, or you could go for the backpack. Overall, the gold bracelet's gonna be a little bit better. I guess they took this off Vela because I didn't get another one as far as I know. His one skill until I hit him, go to level 10, is that you just swap his HP and PP between the two, so it gives him a little bit more endurance, but not much. And I want to heal up just in case this grave thing goes south fast. I'm so sad, so very, very sad. How will I ever go on? What? You can see me. Thank the stars, alas, my savior hath come. I need to get a message to my beloved Beatrice. Why can't I go myself? ... Why is it that a ghost with no job, taxable dependents, or any other worry, or any worries other than being spooky can't go himself? You're seriously asking this of me? Then I shall tell you. I'm stuck here haunting this graveyard, you see. I couldn't possibly leave my spooky post. Please, find my beloved and tell her James has gone to a better place. She'll know what it means. Windtown may be a trailer park, but it's much nicer than where we lived. Where is Beatrice, you ask? I'm afraid I do not know. Likely living a filled life of a traveling vagabond. If you go for this message, I'll give you something in return. So I was thinking that might be a boss fight, but oh well. Anyway, to the record store we go. I don't actually know where she is offhand. It's entirely possible that's a quest we're supposed to do later in the game. So let's just go to the record stop, or record stop, and see what they've got. The Back Alley Boys hid a golden ticket inside their new album. Hope it's in the copy that I'm getting from my girlfriend.
Hey, we're looking for this record. It's called Mystical Ultima LP Legend. I've got the record jacket, but not the record. Any idea if it's in stock?
Mystical Ultima LP Legend. That has to be by far one of the greatest records ever recorded. It's otherworldly.
So you've heard of it?
Nah, man, it's out there. In the ether. That sounds like it's from a different world. Just by the name alone, I can tell it's amazing.
Any idea where we can get it? Can't you, like, order us a copy or something?
Let me check the record catalog. Does it have to be on vinyl?
I don't really care. I suppose I'd prefer it'd be more of an authentic sound, you know?
Yeah, but only if you're playing from a tube amp. You have a tube amp, right? If you don't, it's like you're only hearing half the song!
Dude, you get it!
Right on. Let me thumb through the catalog. Give me a second. Yeah, we don't have it in our catalog, but we have two sister stores that probably will. They're both east of here. If they don't have it, I know they'll at least know where to get it. A quest for great music is always a worthy one, man. I think you'll find this is worth it in the end.
Okay, yeah. We'll check it out. So, they're both east of here. Any specific directions?
There's a strip mall east of here. That's the closest one. The one after that is northeast a bit. It's a standalone building. It's our flagship store, so I doubt you'll miss it. Good luck, guys!
So, yeah. How do we get there?
So, you guys want to hit up the other 2 stores?
Yeah, I guess. Sounds like it could be fun.
Yes, I am down. Let's do this.
Easy there, Tiger.
I don't know if the fights are going to change on account of Rory being here. Thing is, that last fight I got in was 4 enemies, so it's not going to make too much of a difference if he's here or not, I guess. Now, I don't know if we're supposed to go out the other way. Oh. Okay, so you can use those crosswalks. These guys are a lot more durable. So, I'm gonna need... The rats are easy to deal with, the bats are a different story. So Monster Den level 3, that's where you can go to grind, I know. Not doing great in terms of monetary gain, but in terms of EXP, I'm gonna have a lot of levels to pick up. Go over here, or are we supposed to take the bus, I wonder? I'm not sure. There's a Monster Den over there. Oh, so the strip mall is there. So let's duck into the mine dungeon real quick. We can pick up that new move for Rory, and hopefully he'll suck a little less. That's the entity down there. So I'm not sure. Like, level 40 I think is supposed to be around when you can beat the game. Wow, strength plus 3. Rory is 10. Okay, Rory is a friggin' tank. But here's where he gets protest. So I'm curious what that does. Chance of lowering the enemy's luck. That's lame. Here's the entity that we have to exterminate before we can go in. I do not know what happens if you lose. I do not intend to find out. I was kind of hoping by bringing them here you could get more out of these, but no. Okay, so yeah, I did give a bigger boost, just I sped through it. So I'm gonna put this one in hit points, because I get a better return at the moment. So it looks like it's a good thing to actually kill those entities. And of course strength, so I can try to kill crap. And I'm gonna stop the level up here. Michael's 11. Got 2 strength. Rory. He's gained strength, but I don't know if you can ever actually use that for anything. Bella found a skill icon. She has feedback. So that can give me 4 speed. That's kind of tempting. I don't know what determines your bonus. That's... So I'd love to be able to move that into something else other than speed. I'm going to take the luck here. I will take the speed on the 1.5 modifier. So Alex is still quite a bit squishier than his teammates. There's no entities down below, that's why I wanted to stop and look at it real quick. So yeah, we will exit. I don't know if leveling up your friends actually affects the EXP also, or if it's just Alex. So let's hop on the bus and see what's in the strip mall.
So, Rory, tell us more about you. I don't think we know all that much.
And preferably we can keep it that way.
Hi, I'm Rory. I'm a scene kid with a dead sister. That's it.
Wow. Dark, dude. Do you, like, have a job or any hobbies?
Yeah, I work at this shitty video store, Planet VHS. We can get you any movie 6 to 12 months after its continental US release on VHS. So basically, we suck.
Any plans for college or anything?
I don't really know if college is in the cards for me.
Why do you say that?
Well, after my sister died, my parents aren't really themselves. They've had a rocky relationship as it is. So I think if I left, everything would fall apart.
That's not your job. You don't have to keep your parents together.
I don't know if that's true. I feel like I have a responsibility to them. Do either of you have jobs?
I used to deliver papers, but nothing lately. Now my dad pays me to proofread the things he writes. Oh yeah, and Alex is unemployed.
I might be able to get you a job at Planet VHS.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just holding out for the right job. I'm not really in a rush.
Didn't you tell me on the way that your mom lost her job and you needed to help her out?
I think she was just saying that. But I know she wouldn't want to push me into anything I'm not ready for.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I graduated earlier this year. I have my BLA.
Oh, so let me know if you do want that job at Planet VHS. My manager has his BLA, and the night shift manager has his DMA in dance.
Back then, you didn't get in massive amounts of debt going for those garbage degrees like you do these days.
I'll find something. I just need to hold out a bit longer till it feels right. When I moved from Frankton to Jet Set City to start college, I spent the whole bus ride mentally reviewing my 19 years and realizing that almost everything that had happened to me was pretty embarrassing. I'm not exaggerating. I didn't want to remember any of it. It was so pathetic. The more I thought about my life up to then, the more I hated myself. It wasn't that I hadn't been happy or hadn't enjoyed my high school experience. I could recall a handful of really great times. But if you added them up, the shameful, painful memories far outnumbered the others. When I thought of how I'd been living, how I'd been approaching life, it was all so trite, so miserably pointless. When I made it to college, I knew this was a time for reinvention. All I needed to do was imagine the Alex I wanted to be and work towards it. Forget the old Alex and be someone worth being. Now that I'm here, floating with you, I don't know if I was approaching life right. Did any of it really matter? So anyway, I got to college, made friends with people I never thought I'd hang out with, got interested in poetry, started listening to Dylan. I bought a guitar, never really learned. I got interested in novels and music. I was in with the hip crowd. But being hip doesn't mean you have direction. That isn't to say some of the kids I met weren't going places, and I hear many of them did. Just not me. I was too selfish, too unoriginal, too much of a parasite feeding off everyone's cool.
So, Michael, are you going to college?
Yeah, I am.
You don't sound so excited.
It's just scary. Not the leaving home part, I don't care about that. But you have 4 years to ensure that you have a future. It's a lot of pressure, isn't it? When my parents were kids, you didn't have to go to college. I bet in 10 years you'll need your master's to even be considered for a job. I'm also scared of the debt, you know?
Did your parents set up a college fund?
Nah, they didn't really have that kind of money. They did good for a while, but my dad's work hasn't been going so well.
Do you know what you want to go for?
My mom said that when she was a kid, mind you, I don't know if women were allowed in college back then. You just went for whatever you wanted, and the degree meant you were educated and had the qualities of a working professional.
The other thing to keep in mind is back then, the degree for women were the MRS and the PhD. Google those if you're interested.
But now, pick a major, get good at it, stick to it, and maybe you'll get a job. It's 1999, and the economy is terrible compared to my parents' day. Imagine what it'll be like for our kids' if we don't get our shit together.
Yeah, it's scary, but you need to face that reality eventually. What are you leaning towards?
Computers, probably. Maybe I'll make computer games. I can't imagine they'll have a major for it. But I'm good at math, and I hear making games is all math.
Hey, when Japanese developers make games, do they program in Japanese?
Huh. I have no idea. I wonder if they have to translate programming language.
They don't. All programming is done in English, unless you're working in pure binary. Then you just have ones and zeros.
How do you know this?
Oh yeah, I've tried making games before. I used Objective-C. It's pretty fun. Not great at making graphics, but I'm getting there.
That's awesome! You'll have to show us something sometime.
Yeah, maybe. Most of them suck, but I'm getting better at it.
What, do you, like, learn from a book?
Yeah, I got this 5,000-page book on game programming. It came with a CD. Every day I try and do some of the example. I want to get to the point where I don't need to check the book if I want to add features.
We talked for another 20 minutes before getting on a bus to the strip mall.
Oh, I think that's the strip mall up there. Let's go get something to eat at Burger Joint before hitting up the record store.
According to the bus schedule, there won't be another bus for an hour. I should grab a bite to eat and look for the LP. My wife and me still my beer bottle collection. At least we have money now for more beer. I made my husband sell his beer bottle collection so that he'd have money to pay for rent. Can't go in the pawn shop, huh? That one you might be able to go into. Toys and sports. Today's my birthday. All these cheap foreign cars look the same. Let's do this first. James sent you? Wow. I forgot about that guy. Can't believe he's a ghost now, too. How about that? Well, thanks for the message. Let him know I said okay. And there you have it, a happy ending. Called out today. Probably shouldn't be seen in here. Oh well.
I remember sitting at the burger joint wondering why it wasn't more like Michael or Rory. Michael, concerned about the future. Rory, someone who had something to aspire to. At the time, I told myself I had a purpose. I was looking for Semi Park. I was going to find her, save her, I don't know. Something was going to happen. Somehow there would be meaning in all this craziness.
So, how about that economy?
Yeah.
Really seems like the world is going to shit, doesn't it? First Alex loses Sammy, I lose Carrie, the economy is tanking. Future looks bleak in 1999, boys.
Must be Y2K.
What's Y2K?
It's some computer virus or something that's going to destroy modern society at midnight on New Year's.
Not exactly. Computers only count the last 2 digits of a number, so they don't know the difference between 2000 or 1900. This will cause various problems with dates and finances, and will probably cause a big mess. People all over the world are panicking. When 2000 rolls around, all the computers will crash, and nuclear bombs will go off, or something.
Is this real? Like, is this really going to happen?
Probably. I don't know. I think I'd kind of like to see it happen.
Definitely would shake things up.
What's wrong with you guys? That would cause serious problems. This is crazy. How have I never heard of this before?
Probably because you live under a posh little rock and only hear about the things your mommy wants you to hear about.
Screw you, man.
Maybe that's why everything is going to shit. Maybe the world will end in the year 2000. We'll all die, and our souls will float up into the soul space.
Could you imagine?
I could, but I didn't like it.
Do you really think Y2K could have something to do with Sammy's disappearance?
No, I mean, that's a computer problem, right? But then again, the world does feel like it's falling apart. All that war and whatnot overseas.
What wars?
Oh, there are a few, like the insurgency in Ogaden, Nepalese Civil War, Republic of the Congo Civil War, Kosovo War, Eritrean-Ethiopian War, Sierra Leone Civil War, and the war for our minds fought every day in the newspapers.
I had no idea there were so many wars happening. What are they fighting over?
Probably over the right to have more wars. Isn't that what war is usually about? War for war's sake?
So uninformed. Jeez, I used to read the newspaper in college, but all I read is Honest in 1999. Okay, enough of this depressing chatter. Shall we proceed to the record shop?
Shall we shall?
Let us shall.
So there's no one else here, and that ketchup bottle is not going to pick itself up, man. That's really expensive for a burger. I want to grab a couple of these, just in case, even though these have really crappy rates of return. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have just bought the lemonade. Wasn't really paying attention. I got enough cheeseburgers, I think. We should be good. ATM definitely does remind me of Earthbound, even though here it doesn't seem to have any function at all. So yeah, I don't think I can do anything there. Can we go behind the place? That garbage bag makes me think we can. That's a dead end. So this is definitely like one of the more depressing places in any RPG I've played. And not for obvious reasons, I imagine. Fearful Farah. Rock is dead. Art is dead. Music is dead. We're all going to die on New Year's Eve. That's what my grandmother says. Must be true. She heard it on talk radio. And as everyone knows, talk radio doesn't lie.
Hey man, do you have this record? It's called Mystical Ultima LP Legend.
Did you check the racks? What we have is what we have.
Oh, yeah, I did. Can you look in your computer or something?
Fine. Give me a minute. No, we don't have it. We have another store nearby. They'll probably have it. They have more of a selection.
Okay, thanks.
If you wait for the bus outside, the first stop is our flagship store. Only a 15-minute ride.
As we rode along the highway, I felt a sudden fondness for Rory and Michael. There was something fun about our little quest for this record. Far from my mind were the things that brought me here. Sammy's disappearance, the entities, Bella, she was probably still mad at me, fuming away at her arcade, taking out her anger at me on unsuspecting tweens. I wondered why she didn't want us to find the record. I wondered if she had some bad memories associated with it, or if there was something about entities that I didn't know yet. My mind turned to Y2K. You asked me 6 months ago. I'd have laughed at you, but now that I've seen so much strangeness, I could honestly say that stranger things have happened.
Flagtown. Fishing only permitted on days ending in Y. But Fridays ends with S. It's a big, open, empty space. Alex stares longingly at the ocean. Is this your first time in Flagtown? We've got some great amenities. There's a beach, 4 docks, a little garden, and a rad record store. Be sure to check that out. It's the biggest one in the state. I've been sick since the start of summer. School's starting soon and I've barely gotten to go to the beach. Make sure you enjoy the weather. Good advice, kid. Vitamin D is good for you and makes your skin radiant. Be careful though, you look like you might burn. If you do it too much, it turns your skin into freaking leather. My boyfriend went out to get a beach ball an hour ago. Wonder where he's gotten off to. If you see him, let him know I'm busy. Wait, that won't work. You have no idea what he looks like. I used to be a surfer. That is, before the accident. I was walking down my stairs and I tripped. Fall directly onto my board and cracked it in half. Maybe one day I'll be rich enough to buy a new one. Until then, I just sit here looking longingly at the sea. Please don't block my son. I hope you're having a good day, mister. Help keep our beaches clean, no littering. Ever since the record shop opened, we have so many young people around town. They're also nice and helpful. Please visit the record shop and support local businesses. It's almost like this game has some sort of message in it, you know? Lovely weather, huh? You should get a bathing suit. It's too warm for flannels. And here we have our Pog. Most places have one. I think there's one at the mall. It's just I didn't find it, or it's not accessible yet, one of the two. I imagine if I'm actually allowed to go in the stores, I might find it. So we have a garbage can and an NPC. We have a sign. Let's read it. Please keep off of the dunes. Here I was expecting something more enlightening. Came here to get something, but I can't remember what. Oh well, I'll just enjoy the sun. That's the guy looking for the beach ball. Okay, I can't go any further because I was trying to go behind the store. Can we go in? Slightly used jersey, worthless. Flannel shirt, lightweight jacket. Yeah, these things suck. Bakken, wooden katana from white pine. So we're having a swordsman join us apparently soon. And I don't know who uses the hula hoop. It's possible that's for Alex and it's some sort of joke weapon or something. It has no power to it. I get the impression they don't want us to go forward. Maybe it's just me. Can we get around them this way? And there's a hard stop there. Private community, no trespassing. Okay, and that's just weird design, I guess. Can't do anything with the car. This is my favorite newsstand. I tell you, you get your paper from here, you always hear good news. If only we could see his face when he finds out George W. Bush won the election. No, I didn't mean to jump down. I wanted to examine the dumpster, see if there's anything here. Nothing there. We cannot get behind the place. You also can't walk underneath the fire escape. Oh well. Into whatever this place is. Public listening license is available inside. Trying to remember what the Mario flag looked like exactly. It's been a while since I played the original ones. Wow, this place is incredible. Way better than the record shop in Frankton. I don't actually like listening to music. I just come here to try to pick up chicks. The owner's sister is a total babe. Schwing! So that's a reference to Wayne's World. Some of you may not actually know what that is. I was sent here by a pan-dimensional android to find this record by the Back Alley Boys. What are you doing here? If you're looking for anything in particular, check with my brother at the counter. The selection here is amazing. I know we'll be able to find the record here. The Back Alley Boys just announced they're going to visit Twin Pine Mall as part of their mall tour. If I want to see them, I'll have to call out sick.
Hey man, I'm looking for this record. You've probably never heard of it. It's called Mystical Ultima LP Legend. I have the jacket, but I'm missing the record.
Do you come from the internet? Are you from Onism 1999?
What? Yeah, I mean, I go on there, but how did you know?
I'm guessing it wasn't you who posted there, was it? Haven't you checked the forums today? Somebody posted a photo of this record jacket, and they've been asking people if they have a copy. They said it had something to do with Semi Park's disappearance.
How do you know about Semi?
I go on the forum too, obviously. Yeah, I've been following Semi's story for a while. But aren't you the guy who posted the photos of her last known location?
I am, but wow, it's just, I had no idea anyone around here even knew about Semi. I'm just shocked.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm Claudio.
I'm Alex. This is Michael. He's the one who took the photos. And this guy here is Rory. Also works on Onism.
Alright, great. So you're looking for Mystical LP, huh? Sorry, we don't got it. But I do know where you can get it. It's gonna sound a bit odd. Hell, you know what? I'll come with you. I own this stupid place. I can take a break whenever I want.
Yeah, we're down. Where do we go?
There's this old guy. He's on a mountain south of here. He's a real chill guy, a bit out there, but he's got the biggest record collection on the East Coast. He's bound to have it. Let me just grab my sister. Hey, Chandra! Come here, Manny!
What's up, Claudio?
I'm gonna run the marks for a bit. Do you wanna come with us?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get James to watch the front.
So, how do we get there?
It's a bit of a hike, but it's a nice walk. Head to the mountains south of here. He has a little cottage on top. Can't miss it.
Claudio and Chandra have joined our party. So now we have more people than we can use, I think. By the way, if you want to turn assist mode on, that gives you infinite time. So he's the one who uses the sword. We'll give him the bike helmet. We're gonna need to get him a shirt. I'll look at his skills in a moment. She has the hula hoop. Get rid of that one. All I can say, the battles are going to be crazy if we're actually allowed to use all these people. So she has spread items, spreads the effects of an item across the entire party, which is really cool. Heavy damage with basic attack, but the cost of HP, PP, and a member of the party. So, yeah, that's not that impressive. Claudio just has Bushido. Move fast to unleash hidden skills. Practitioner of Aikido, master of the hacky sack. Last of the Unkridge twins, and a hooler of the hoop. He has a lot of strength, even more than Michael. Damn. The thing is, he doesn't have all that strength that, or the speed that Alex has. I imagine if we can't use all 5, they'll give us some sort of tutorial or something. I think we can get out of here this way. What have we here? Welcome to WyiIIK. So you can get a burger and a soda, but I wouldn't recommend either of them. There we have a monster den. Internet cafe. Well, some much needed healing. You can probably access Onism from here. Well, there it goes. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do a video where I do most of these. Mysterious haunting in Southern Cave. Greetings from Mountain Town, Onism. Rumors have been going around that there's a ghost haunting a nearby cave. I've been thinking of checking it out and seeing what the deal is. I also heard about this rumor. Check it out, Chrono Crossed is his name. I've also heard of this rumor about the Mountain Town Cave. Apparently it's a girl in her 20s with long black hair, pale skin, I guess because she's dead, and glasses. Any chance it's Elevator Girl? And there we have Michael. This is the first time hearing of this. Has anyone got to see if they can find the ghost? If you do, please confirm the appearance of the ghost or upload some photos. I'll try and get out there this weekend, but I'm stuck inside studying for the SATs all week. I personally checked out the cave, and guys, it's fucking fantastic. Elevator Girl is there. She's the ghost. We spoke. Got some interesting details about her death and the star creatures. I'll upload them once I get a chance to on the WAV onto the Onism server. Add Veriformer. When we fix the upload protocol, the UI is absolute bullshit. I was at Impossible Drive, and it was indeed the ghost of Sammy Pack. Tragic, really. Everyone here is convinced it's Sammy Pack, but I'd like to propose an alternate theory. I made a terrible, terrible mistake. In 1995, my sister Leanna committed suicide. It was over this total wastoid Shane G. Irving. You know the type, typical 80s reject heartthrob and the villain of the John Hughes movies. Shane G. Irving lead Leanna on for months. He never cared for her, never. When she saw him with another girl, it broke her heart. She felt like she needed to get him back. My mom, not really understanding that he was a complete scrub, suggested she make him a mixtape. I personally insisted that she cancel her subscription and get over his issues, but I was her younger brother, and what did I know about love? Anyway, long story short, she did. And when crossing the street to his workplace, she was hit by a car. From what I hear, he saw her get hit, and he just kept on walking with another girl on his arm. She was shouting his name too, Shane G. Irving, Shane G. Irving. Screeching brakes, thud. Then her head hit the pavement. When we went to identify her, they gave us her possessions. Among them was the mixtape. I put it in my tape deck and I felt a strange presence. Very, very, very strange. It was her. Leanna was in the tape, I could feel it. So every night I would put on the shitty mixtape and listen to the songs I wouldn't never listen to and talk to my sister's spirit. Last week I went to college. Get a phone call. Mom tells me she had a garage sale and sold my old tape deck. They had gotten me a new one for college. Only thing is, Leanna's mixtape was in the old tape deck. So somewhere out there, Leanna's spirit is in possession of whoever bought the mixtape. I've been hearing some strange things. There's a cave north of my school, and people say there's a ghost there of a teenage girl there. I could be wrong, but there's a possibility that this is Leanna. I know it sounds stupid from what I hear. There's a former rock star record collector who lives near that cave. People always try and visit him, but being an eccentric metal god, he's created this elaborate obstacle course thing that you need to go through to get to his house. People always try and bring him their music and give up halfway through. So I think someone bought the tape deck, tried to bring the music to the music legend, and stopped to play some music, and Leanna came out. I don't know, no idea. Anyway, I'm requesting one of two things. Pick me up at Easton U, or go get the mixtape and bring it to me. I'll literally do anything you ask. If you manage to get back Leanna's mixtape. Thank you. I'm gonna pull up this one. It's pretty clear from the footage's reaction that people are upset that more people aren't covering Sammy's disappearance. Has anyone ever had a friend or family member that wasn't reported? It's all too common. When I was younger, my brother went missing. He got a blurb in the newspaper and nothing more. My dad still hands out flyers. It's been over 10 years. Kid's gone, and we'll probably never find out where he went, you know? Sometimes I think he's still out there. I can feel him, but still nothing. I took your brother. He's in my basement. He isn't as sexy as he used to be, but he'll do. Sorry to hear about your brother. I had a cousin who disappeared when I was younger, but they found him. He ran away and came back. My aunt and uncle never really explained where he ran off to. I think it brought too much shame to the family. And then Michael says, formal warning, pics or it didn't happen. You fucking people on here are insane. Sometimes you're cool and sometimes you're helping with the EG. Other times you just make jokes about kidnapping people's brothers. Fuck you. You're just like your kid brother. Hey, reaction nod. Formal warning number 2. I don't want to have to ban you, but I will. We don't joke about kidnapping kids unless we get photographic evidence to prove it. My sister went missing. No one around seemed to care. There are no more replies to this post. So, yeah, that's a thing. So I don't say anything about the thing that our new buddy was telling us about. You have to try this. So, chainmail, death. Beware users of 56K modems. Work quickly or death is coming to you. 514, you'll perish. If you don't, that's a freaking chainmail. You did get those all the time back then. Spam. Spam, 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 spam. Well, at least it delivered. Gotta give it that. So can we cross here? Jeez, there are a lot of monster dens. That one's actually my level-ish. What do we have down here? Gas station. Yeah, we'll come here if we need to. I'm not gonna waste any more of your guys' time trying to look around and see if there's anything neat, because there probably isn't. one exception I'll make, though, is I didn't see any pogs here, and we couldn't get into the pawn shop. That sucked. Oh well. So we need to find this rock legend, or metal legend, I mean. Level 4. I'm not getting any fights here, which makes me wonder, are they out of fights? Because I know there's a fixed number per chapter. Internet Cafe. Mountain Town. What is this place? Oh. Wow. So yeah, I look forward to coming here. So it's just... why are there so many internet cafes? But yeah, enough wasting your guys' time. Mountain Town. For sale. Looks like we found him. What? Why are you knocking? Please go away. I've been up all night. The crazy rock star at the top of the mountain plays his guitar into the wee hours of the night. The sweeping arpeggios and wild pitch harmonics are so brutal I can't sleep from all the headbanging I'm doing.